Hey, Brian here from Cars in Tillsonburg. We thought we'd showcase our 1964 Pontiac Catalina. This car originally came out of Minnesota, Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Spent most of its life there, as near as we could tell, and then it tracked down to Missouri. It had a lot of its life spent in Missouri. Down there, somebody put a lot of TLC into it. They invested a whole lot of money into the drivetrain on this car. We have left it alone body-wise and paint-wise because it's got that patina. I think this is the only fender it looks like that's ever been painted. There's still original paint on all these other panels. This gentleman took the car, put his money into the mechanical, invested his money into the mechanical. We have a 389 Pontiac motor. Originally, we did our research, and originally this car came with a 2-barrel carburetor, but we have bills in the file there where this gentleman went to Ames Performance in the US and bought a lot of Pontiac parts. He bought the correct manifold for the car for this year. He bought the correct 5 1/4 CFM AFB carburetor. As you can see, it's pretty basic car with it's standard steering, standard brakes. It's also, as you'll see when we get to the inside, it is a radio delete car. It has a heater, but there's new hoses, all new rubber, all mounts. He has a list in there, as long as you're harm. He wanted to do the mechanical right, and he did. Morley Performance in West Lark Industrial Plaza in Fenton, Missouri did the engine. We have sheets here of the complete engine rebuild. This thing was done from bottom to top. New everything, pistons, cam, you name it, it was done. And it was also, back in 2015, it was well over $3,000 just for the internal parts in the engine and rebuilding the engine, the heads. They put it on a dyno, they dyno tuned it. We have sheets in the file of the dyno tune and reinstalled it. It has a rotohydromatic 3-speed transmission in it. That's the precursor for the 400. It's all rebuilt, new springs, new steel rims, dog dish hubcaps. These are Chevys, as you'll notice, not the Pontiac ones, but we put them on there because it dresses the car up a bit. Brand new radial tires. The body is really solid. There are a few places on it that need some TLC, but you know, it's really a survivor. It's a neat survivor. This car, we have driven it all over the place here. It's just an amazing car to drive for the year. If you look inside, it's pretty well still the original interior in it. As you see, we've left the original carpet in it. It has the radio delete plate in there. You know, you can spend a lot of money in taking the car to the next level, or you can drive it and enjoy it the way it is. If you look back here, the trunk, we had to put a couple small little patches that came with the car. We put them in here. You'll see this color. This is an American car. It's a Catalina. It's different than our Pontiacs here. Our Pontiacs here had what's called an X-frame. These have a perimeter frame. That's just a little intricacies that the US cars had over ours. This is the original in a Pontiac. This was the original trunk color. The gentleman also put new bumpers front and rear on it. Again, there's all the parts that are on there that have been replaced are new, and the car is just a real good running car. Dual exhaust. It's got the heavy Pontiac positive traction rear end in it. So if you want a car that you can enjoy and you don't have to worry about leaving it someplace, and you just want to get out and take the family for a run, or just go by yourself and blow some steam off, this is the car for you. It's a fun car to drive, and I'll tell you something, it turns a lot of heads for just what it is. So, and if you want to listen, I'll just start it up here, and you can hear the sweet sound and dual exhaust of this 389. I hope you enjoyed the tour of our little Pontiac. If you want more information, please visit us on our webpage, Tillsonburg Cars Inc., and don't forget to like.